Imagine the silence of a midnight thousands of years ago. You're standing in the middle of an ancient village, surrounded by tall trees, with no technology anywhere in sight. The ground is still damp from the night's mist, a campfire slowly dying out. Suddenly, a man gets up from his straw bed and walks slowly out of the hut. No toilet, no flush, just him, the moon, and the wilderness. Have you ever stopped to think what it was like to live in a world without bathrooms? Most people think that before modern toilets, everyone just went into the bushes. But the truth is, it wasn't that messy. Even thousands of years ago, there were rules, designated places, specific tools. Believe it or not, pooping was once even a collective activity. Long before toilets, toilet paper, or plumbing, ancient civilizations already cared about hygiene. In Mesopotamia, around 2500 BC, rudimentary sewage systems already existed. In ancient Egypt, nobles had ceramic pots inside their rooms. And in ancient Rome, public latrines were huge rooms with stone benches where people sat side by side. No privacy at all. But before all of that, what about truly primitive peoples? How did they do it? In the morning, Paleolithic men and women would go out to hunt, gather food, and explore the forest. And along the way, they would relieve themselves, always far from the hut or camp. It was an unspoken rule, but respected by everyone. In the afternoon, during heavy work like chopping wood or preparing food, bathroom trips were quick. Some used large branches, others dug shallow holes in the ground. Some even used large stones as support to squat. At night, with the risk of wild animals, they preferred not to go too far. Many dug nearby pits, collectively used and later covered with earth. And in cold weather, some used clay pots inside the hut itself, emptying them only the next day. In Neolithic archaeological sites show specific areas used as bathrooms, with soil marks and even ashes thrown on top, perhaps to mask odors or keep animals away. In Scotland, archaeologists found sanitary pits from 3000 BC with fossilized human waste and little bits of plants used as toilet paper. In ancient Rome, people used sponges attached to sticks. And guess what? Those sponges were shared. After use, they were dipped in vinegar or salt water. In ancient China, people used rounded sticks for cleaning. In Japan, bamboo scrapers. Human creativity always found a way. Relieving oneself has always been natural, but never done carelessly. Even without soap, running water, or toilet paper, there was hygiene, there was respect, there was even spirituality. Some indigenous peoples believed that feces had vital energy. They never left waste near fire or food. Others turned it into a ritual moment. They would go together to the forest, in silence, as part of a collective elimination ritual. It was the so-called intestinal dance, as some researchers call it. And here's something curious. Even in cave art, there are drawings of people squatting. Yes, even that was recorded as part of life. Today, we just push a button, and that's it. Everything disappears. But behind this simple gesture, there's a huge story. A story of adaptation, survival, and a lot of creativity. Every stone, every branch, every hole was a solution thought up by someone. By people who, even without technology, knew how to live in harmony with nature. So, the next time you go to the bathroom, remember that you're part of a millennial-long journey. If you enjoyed this dive into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. There's a new video every week. See you next time.